Yeah, thank you.
সি এটাতে অনেক জুড়ে আছে না, এটাতে অনেক কিছু জুড়ে আছে। কম্পিউটারে অর্ধেক জন সেটা আছে, আপনি করে রাখি কি হলো?
এই কেনো না
बस बस তোরা অর্ধেক কাটো কাটো এবার। ও নরম আছে
ও তুমি যাবি
তাকে দিচ্ছ বলছি অর্ধেক জন
Please mute yourself.
কবি কি
অর্ধেক জন হাতে আইডেছে হাত চামচটা।
People, I have shared my screen. Kindly acknowledge this. My screen is visible.
Yes, it is visible.
Today, we were told that activity questions would be done.
Repeat.
Today, we were told by the other teacher that activity questions would be done.
Yeah, today we'll do practice assignment as well as the activity questions.
Okay.
What happened? Is the practice assignment done?
No.
Huh. Okay, fine then. Okay, so here are the question people. So first thing is, they have given, arrange all the cards in a single pile called pile 1. So we have to maintain a 3 variables. So before that, all the all the content, right? Like summary and all. All right, fine, people. So the thing is, we have to maintain a 3 variables A, B, and C, and we have to initialize all the values as 0. Then we have to take the pile 1. If the pile 1 is empty, we have to stop the iteration. Otherwise, we have to keep reading the cards. So the third step is, if the date of birth is less than 1 May. What does it mean?
That he was born before May, 1st of May.
Yes, which means like people born from 1st Jan to 30th
30th April.
Yes. So they are all counted in the A variable. Is it clear?
Yes. Excuse me, ma'am, one question.
Hi, yes, please.
Is this session recorded because there are 2 sessions going simultaneously from 6 to 8?
I think it is recorded.
Okay, thank you.
That's right. So next is, if the date of birth is from 30th, above greater than 30th April and less than 1st September. What does it mean then?
From date of birth was between 30th April and 1st September, like from 1st May to 30th August or 31st August.
Yes, if it is from 1st May, that is
Yeah.
included till 31st July.
31st.
Sorry,
No,
August.
August.
31st August, which is counted in the B variable. And then 31st August, which means from 1st September to
31st December.
Yes, 31st December will be counted in the C variable. So they're asking that this has to be done continuously, which means we have to take all the card and we have to count it. Then at the end, what is the value of A? So these are all comes in a scores data set, right? You can just make use of this data set for the first thing. Okay, so this person is born on 7th November. So where I have to count it?
See?
Yes. So now the C would be incremented by 1. And the next person born on 3rd June. Then
B.
I think we have a list for this.
yes. That is also here, right?
Of course, there's the top second, top second. Yeah.
This is what I use like a card. That's it. Previously, I used like a flashcard instead of this PDF.
Okay.
It was pretty
Okay, so 3rd June comes under which category?
B.
Yes. So as of now, A, B, and C. C is 1, B is also 1. Then the next person is on 4th May,
A.
which means is A. Then the next person is on 5th May.
B.
It's B. And the next person is on the 17th November. Then
C.
yes, it's C. And the next person is on the 8th Feb.
A.
Okay. Next person is 23rd March. Then
A.
okay, so here it has to be added. So by this way, we have to keep counting it, people. Then the next person is on 15th March. Then
A.
yes, again I have to increment the A. The next person is on 28th Feb. Then
A.
yes, so A becomes 5 now. Then 6th December.
C.
The 6th number is C. Then 12th Jan.
A.
Yeah, so A becomes incremented by 1. So A becomes 6. Then 30th April.
A.
It's A, right?
Yeah.
Because both the values are included here. Then 14th Jan.
A.
So A again. And 6th May.
B.
B, yes. So this becomes 3. Then 23rd July.
B.
B again. People, can you able to understand what are we doing now?
Counting how many was the value of A.
Repeat.
Counting the value of A.
Great. So next person is of 22nd September. Then
C.
yes, that comes under C. And 13th December.
C.
Yes, C. Previously, what is the number? 4, right?
Yes.
And 14th December again.
C. C.
Yeah, 6, C. And 9th October.
C.
It's B, right? No, it's C, no? Oh, sorry, it's C. And 30th August? B. 30th August comes under B. And 17th September? C. Yes, it comes under C. 15th March? Yeah. 17th July? B. Yeah, it's B. Then 13th May? B. Yes. 26th December? B. Yes. Then 16th May? B. Yes. 22nd July? B. Again a B. And 4th March? B. So it's A. And 10th September? C. Yeah. So there are 30 cards, so the next card would fall under B only. 13th, oh, 13th November, okay. Which means here it's 11 cards. My bad. Okay, so now what are the values of A, B, and C? A is 10. Yes. B is 9. Okay. C is 11. Yeah, that's it. So you can fill these values, fine? And here is the next question, people. So again, it is to arrange all cards in a single pile called pile 1. Initialize the values, variables A, B, and X to 0. If pile 1 is empty, then stop the iteration and execute the step 7. That is, divide A by B. Otherwise, what we have to do? We have to read the top card in pile 1. If the shop name is not SP, then add the total bill to B and increment B. And move the card to the another pile called pile 2 and repeat from step 3. So what does it mean? Actually, what are they trying to do? To find the total bill amount from shops other than SV stores.
Ma'am, we're finding the average of the bill amount of all the other stores except SV stores.
Yes, good. Others, please do respond. What are we trying to do in this? What is the value of A and B first?
Ma'am, A is the total bill amount of all the stores except SV stores.
Okay, which are not SV store, all the other stores bill were. And how about the B? B is the total count and A is the bill amount. So they are trying to find the average bill amount from the all the shops other than SV stores. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Yeah, and here is the next question, people. So words dataset is executed. So what will A represent at the end of the execution? So first they are arranging all the cards in a single pile called pile 1. So then initialize the variable A to 0. If pile 1 is empty, then stop the iteration and read the top chord in pile 1. If the word does not end with a full stop and a part of speech is noun, then increment A. Does not end with a full stop and the part of speech has to be noun. So what does this imply?
So, ma'am, that A is a word that is noun but not the last word of the sentence.
Noun has to be not at the end of the sentence. Number of nouns which are not at the end of the sentence. So before moving to the next question, so people, do you all understand what are we discussing, or do you want me to repeat anything?
Understood.
Right then. Okay, moving ahead with the next question. Okay. So here A and B both are initialized to 1000. If the pile 1 is empty, then stop the iteration. Otherwise, read the top chord. If the max mark is less than A, then store the max mark in A. Similarly, if the physics mark is less than B, then store the physics mark in B. At the end, what they are asking, what is the value of A? So how to do this? Just tell what is the process.
Ma'am, we'll check all the cards. For the first card we'll take will always be like definitely less than 1000 because the marks are out of 100. So we'll add it to A, and through this we'll find the minimum math marks, and similarly we'll find the minimum physics marks.
Okay. Others? Yes, people, please say.
We have to find the lowest scores of each subject in A, B, and C.
Yes. Yeah, perfect, people. Actually, what it happens is first it will try to find, let's say the mark scored is somewhere around 90. 90 is less than 1000. So 90 is initially stored. Then let's say the person has scored 40. Then 40 is less than 1000. Next, sorry, 40 is less than 90. Not with 1000. Then let's say this person has scored 46. Is 46 is less than 40?
No.
No. So this will get fixed. Similar way, you have to find it. Can you all ready to try this?
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes, I'll just give you 5 minutes of time, people. Just try it, okay?
क्या कहती है आज से जाने मन दिल में
Is good attempt CRI. Let's wait for other answer as well.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Others quickly check and tell the answer, ma'am.
642 and 745. The list number, right?
Actually, yes.
Is my answer correct?
We'll wait for others' answers as well. Yes, have you all tried, ma'am, or you want some more time? All right, people. So shall we check the answers then? All right, people. So what is given here? What is the A value initially? A value is initialized to 1000. And how about B value? B is also initialized to 1000. Then A is for the max mark and this is for the physics mark. Okay, so here what is the max mark? It's 72. Is 72 is less than 1000? Yes. So what will be the value here? A will become as 72. And what is the physics mark? 66. And next is 74. Is 74 is less than 72? People, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
So then,
ma'am.
okay. So then is 83 is less than 66?
No, ma'am.
No. So what has to be done? We have to check with the other values. Okay. So next max is 81. Is 81 is less than 72?
No, ma'am.
And 76 is less than 66?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So now we have to move ahead with the next. Next is 74. So if 74 is less than
No, ma'am.
No, say 71 is less than? No. So we have to go ahead with the next value. Next is 87. So 87 is less than 72?
No,
No.
ma'am.
75 is lesser?
No.
Then we have to go ahead with the next. Yes. 44 is less than 72?
Yes, ma'am.
So we have
Yes,
to
ma'am.
here to 44. And is 72 is less than 66?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
To proceed further. 97 and 91 cannot be lesser. And 62 and 62? Yes.
Yes, ma'am. 62 is less than 66.
Yes, so here we have to change it to 62. 78 and 69, not lesser. 93, 68 is also not lesser. 56, 78.
No, ma'am.
Okay. 72, 92.
No, ma'am.
62, 81.
No, ma'am.
And 87, 86 is also no. And 76, 58.
Ma'am, physics would get 58.
Yes. 58 is less than the 62. So we have to change here to 58. Then 89, 62. No. Then 65, 73. No again. 52, 64. No again. 97, 82 is also no. 64, 72.
No, ma'am.
No again. 63, 88.
No,
No.
ma'am.
And 64, 74, 64. No again. And 84, 92. No.
No, ma'am.
And 81, 82 is also not possible. 71, 92 is also not possible. 87, no. 64 is also no. Then 42.
Yes, ma'am. 42 and 53 both.
Yes, we have to change for both. Here it has to be 42. And here it has to be 53. 54, no. 57 is also no. 45 and 62.
Ma'am, physics will change to 45.
Yes, physics has to be changed to 45. And 68 and 64?
No, ma'am.
No, okay. So what is the value we are getting here? 42 and 45. So I think most of the people gave the correct answer. Good people. Okay, they are asking that what will the count represent at the end of the execution? So A and count both are initialized to 0 first. And here they are taking the card. And if the word is Monday, A is equal to 0, then increment A. Okay, if the word ends with a full stop and the A is greater than 0 means we have to increment the count. If the word ends with a full stop, reinitialize the A to 0. So this has to be done again and again. Just tell me what will the count represent at the end. They're not asking for the count, they're asking what it represents. That's it.
Ma'am, number of times Monday has come at the end of the sentence.
Repeat number of times.
Monday has come at the end of the sentence.
Okay. Let's wait for others' answer.
Ma'am, the Monday with end with the full stop, then count will increment one.
Number of?
The Monday word with end of the sentence, then count will increment one.
Oh, no, it's not like that. See, if the word is there, if the A is 0, increment, incrementing the A. Okay. So A can be greater than 0 also. If the word ends, we are incrementing the count. And then we are just making the A to 0 again. Again, it will check the card. If the Monday is there, it will increment it. And in the
So, ma'am, it would be the number of sentences that have at least one Monday.
Yes, good, Sia. Let's wait for others' answer as well. Well, I'll just give you further 2 more minutes. Just try it. Yes, people, have you all tried? Right. What is the answer, people? Yes, number of sentences have at least one occurrence of the word. See, if there is a word is there, you can see that, right? Like they have mentioned that if the Monday is present, A is incremented. So A can be anything. So if the A is greater than 0 and if the word ends with full stop, they are incrementing the count. So there has to be a Monday. Then only they're incrementing the count. And after the full stop, they are trying to check the count of the Monday in the another next sentence. So the answer would be number of sentences have at least one occurrence of the word Monday. And here is the next question, people. There are some mistakes in the sanity of data. What is meant by sanity of data?
Ma'am, can you repeat your question?
What is meant by sanity of data?
Ma'am, that no data entered is wrong.
Like the enter data can be of mistake, like data type mistake, we'll say it as a, let's say, if I'm saying the, okay, let's say I'm buying an onion. So onion can be bought only in kilograms, right? Similarly, let's say if I'm buying a, okay, let's take a cost and all. So is it possible to buy a half milk and all? Milk means it's one packet I can buy, right? I cannot buy like half or something, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Similarly, if I'm buying a chair, can I buy a half chair?
No, ma'am.
Exactly. So we cannot buy. That is what say it said as a sanity of data. So here, which row containing the mistake? You have to find that. And there can be a mistake in price also. So just check which row is a mistake. Okay. Okay, good, Sia. Let's wait for others' answer as well. Others quickly give the answers, ma.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi, yes, ma. Is
Ma'am, in the cost of Maggie,
huh?
there is a mistake, and in the quantity of dustpan.
Yes, right. So the answer will be row 2 and 4. That's it. Okay. So here is the next question, people. We have to select the appropriate data type specific to the words. Let's say if it is of a sequence of chord, what would be its data type? The word yellow. Word means what data type it comes under. And then letter count and parts of speech. And this first letter of the word, a vowel. Okay, so these are the questions. You can just match it. Just tell me which option it is, okay? Yes, people, have you all figured out what is the answer? Others, I'll just give you a minute. Just try to answer it.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, sequence of words is a character, integer.
Okay.
The word hello is string.
Okay.
Letter count integer. Parts of speech character. And last one, the vowel. First letter of the word vowel is character.
Yes. So actually, see, here they have given us the sequence number of card. What is the sequence number? It will be of integers. So A has to be 1. So almost all the 4 options are matching. Then the vowel, the word yellow. Yellow would be a string. So these 3 are matching. Then the letter count will be of integer, right? So only this option. Parts of speeches, string, because we'll get a word. Is first letter of the word a vowel. So it's a question mark, right? Either it's a true or a false. So it will be a Boolean type. Is this clear, people?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And here is the next question, people. So A, B, 3 are the distinct integers. So what will X represent at the end of the execution? So this is the thing. Just look at it carefully and tell me what will be the X represent. Not the value, it's X represent. So see, everything comes under the stop only. Yes, people, what is the answer?
Ma'am, X will give the middle number from A, B, C.
Okay. Good attempt. Let's wait for others' answer. Others quickly give the answer, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, A, B, and C among second largest number.
All right. Others? Okay. How you said it gives them middle, like, or second, second largest number? Okay, I'll explain you then, people. So first we are starting with the A. If A is greater, we are comparing with C. If C is greater, we are like A is greater than B, but C is greater than A. So we are representing as A. What does it mean? Which means we are trying to say A is the second largest element. If not, we are comparing, let's say if A is greater, then we are comparing C and B. If B is uh, greater, like if B is lesser than C, then we are saying B. Otherwise, we are saying as A. So, okay. So by this way, we are comparing with all the other elements. So the answer will be second largest element. Okay. So here they're asking what is the value of count? Initialized with 0. They are reading with the count. And yeah, that's it. If the shop name is Big Bazaar and the total amount is less than 1000 means they're adding, incrementing the count. Could you please try this one quickly?
Ma'am, please repeat the question.
Sorry. The thing is, we have to just mention what the flowchart like what is the value of the count at the end of the execution. Okay, so count is initialized with 0. If the shop name is Big Bazaar and the total amount is less than 1000, count is incremented. Otherwise, we are just going ahead with the next step, like moving the card and all, we are doing it. Okay. If there is no card, we are stopping the process. Is good, Sia. Let's wait for 1 more minute for others to answer, then we'll proceed.
I think, ma'am, the answer is 2.
Okay, good. Actually, the answer is 2, people. You can just check with the shopping data also. So let me just check. Okay, this is of SV store, not the Big Bazaar. Okay, here is it less than 1,000? No. Then SV stores, no. SV stores. Big Bazaar, greater than 1,000. So not counted. Sun General, SV stores. Big Bazaar, greater than 1,000. Yeah, here is the Big Bazaar, less than 1,000. So the count has become 1 now. Now the count is 1. Then Sun General, SP stores, Sun General, Big Bazaar greater than 1,000, so not possible. Sun General again, SP stores. SV stores all. Again Sun General, SV stores, Sun General only. Yeah, SV stores, Sun General, SV stores. Yeah, Big Bazaar, and the count is less than 1,000. So now the count would be incremented to 2. Then, yeah, that's the end of the card. So what is the value we have got is 2. That is the value as well. Okay. So is this clear, people? Is this clear to you all? Alright. So next, moving with the activity questions. Sorry. Okay. Fine. So here, what are the data sets are introduced? That is, sorry, student scores, shopping bill, and paragraph words. Okay. So here in the cards scores data set, what are the subjects are included?
Physics, chemistry, and maths.
Yes. So here biology is not included. Okay, so that will be the cannot be asked using the scores data set. Okay, and what is the features common to all the data sets? All these data sets have a
All
serial
the three
number.
cards are serial numbers.
Yes, that is the only common thing.
Okay.
So when moving cards from one pile to the another for counting the number of cards, the order
No,
in
it's
which the
not.
cards are,
It's not necessary.
yeah, because there we are counting it, right? So we don't need the order for that card. Okay, at any intermediate stage in the process of moving the card from one pile to the another, what does the value in the variable count represents?
The number of cards that have been moved from pile 1 to the another.
And here are the
Mhm.
S1 like statements and the concepts. Going through a sequence of objects and performing the same operation on each object. Which concept it related to? Similarly, an entity whose value keeps changing as the computation goes on.
S1 is C2 and S2 is C1.
S2 is C1. Yes, the entity whose value keeps changing as the computation goes on is value. That is variable. And iterations of the process will be continuously doing. So S1 is related to C2 and
One,
S2 is related to C1.
C1 and S1 is C2.
Huh. Because S1 is like sequence of objects, we are going to do the same operation again and again, right? Which is nothing but the iterations. Okay. Alright. So here is the Mohammed Saad, are you saying
कंप्यूटर का
something?
ज्वाइन करेंगे
Yeah.
और क्वेश्चन का चाहिए तो देखिए ये तक किया
People, Shelly, are you saying something? Pankaj and Mohammed Saad, are you saying something or can I mute you?
No, ma'am.
नो मैम नो मैम नो मैम
Okay, fine. Fine. Okay, people. Alright. So here is the next question. For finding the average max mark, we need to perform 2 iterations through the card. First to find the number of card and second is to find the number of sum of the marks. We cannot do in a single iteration. Can we do in a single iteration for the number of cards and sum of marks?
Yes,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
We can do in a single iteration, right? We have to use two variables, that's it. है ना people?
Yes, ma'am.
So here the answer will be false. Okay, so we use the variables where verb count, pronoun count, and other count to maintain the count of the verbs, noun, and the other parts of speech. We iterate through all the counts to get these three counts. So at the end of the execution, we add all the values in three variables. So what does it mean?
It is
Excuse me,
equal
ma'am.
to the total number of cards.
Exactly. Yes, Mo, please say.
Ma'am, will you discuss today all the activity question?
Yes.
Okay.
Why? What happened? Okay. So it represents the total number of cards because see, we are taking three variables, but at the end of three, we are just adding all the values, right? So which means it gives the total sum. Okay. Okay, so in this course data set, we are interested in finding the number of female from Chennai. Which of the following statements are true?
We can find it in a single iteration using a combination, and we can find the count in two iterations. The order in which the filters are used does not affect the result.
Why so?
Ma'am, because if we look at, like, first we will figure out the number of females and then find which are from Chennai, it would give the same result as we do for Chennai and then females.
Okay.
I think we can find this in single iteration.
Iteration using the filters that can be done, or else we can use the two count where we does not affect the result. Okay. Okay. We wish to compare the performance of boys and girls. Then we have to find the average mark, right? Okay. So next is if I have the how to find the average marks obtained by all the students. So we have to find the sum whole divided by the count, right? Okay, so now moving to the next activity question. Before that, people, do you have any doubts so far?
No, ma'am.
If you have no doubts, then we can proceed, people. Okay, so here, these are the things that we'll use it. So this is a flow line and this is of process or the activity, and this is of decision line, and this is of terminal. Okay. And next, which of the following flowchart symbol is used to change the value of a variable, using which we can be able to change the value, people?
Ma'am, the decision block.
That is none other than the activity block. Okay. If it is decision, what will we do? We have to check whether what I have to do or not. Okay. Activity is the one which is used to check, like assign the values, change the values and all. Flow line just mentions where it has to flow down. Terminal is nothing but the end point or the starting. Okay. A start block is represented using which of the following flowchart symbol?
Terminal.
It's none other than the terminal. As I mentioned, no, like either the start or the end, we'll use the terminal for it. Okay. Okay, so they have mentioned this. We wish to modify this flowchart to compute the sum of max mark of all the girls. So what type of flowchart symbol has to be inserted in it?
Decision.
Repeat.
Ma'am, the decision block.
Why decision block?
Ma'am, because in this we're not asking whether the card is for a female or a male, so we have to do that if gender is a female.
Yes, correct. So actually here I have to give a data like decision for whether there is a girl or not. So decision making is decision block is required. Where should this symbol be inserted? Where we have to insert that symbol? The decision making one.
Ma'am, between move X to pile 2 and add card X math score to sum.
Okay. That is before the max mark sum. Okay, before that is between move X and above the add X score. Okay. What should be the text inside that symbol?
Is X a girl?
I mean, what flowchart? Okay. Yeah, it's a girl or not. That's it. Okay, so the data types we use inside the lectures are Boolean, integer, and the character.
Ma'am, you missed one activity 6.
Okay. Okay, so here they have mentioned this paragraph data set is given. How many data entry errors are there in the table? I'll just give you 2 minutes, people. Just check. Yes, others, what is the answer, ma?
The answer should be two,
Okay. How it is two? What are they?
because the was is a verb and the letter count in Saturday is 8 and it is saying it's 4.
Okay. And what is the other one?
And is correct here.
So the errors are of 2. Okay. So we have to consider the following table maintained by the staff. So are there any data errors with respect to the sanity of data? Which means like correctness. Are there any? If yes, where it is?
Ma'am, in total cost of socks,
Okay.
there is 120, but here is written
Yes. So the
150.
cost is the issue in that is in computing the total cost of the socks. Okay. So what is the data type of the outcome of the operation X is greater than Y?
Boolean.
Yeah. If the value is greater, it will say it is true. Otherwise, it says false. Okay. And in the scores data set, what is the data type of the variable used to store the physics mark?
Integer.
Yes. A variable's data type does not constrain the operation that can be performed on it. True or false?
False.
Why it is false?
Ma'am, because on string we cannot do arithmetic operations.
Exactly. So the answer is false. Okay, consider the sequence number as a subtype of an integer data type. Then which of the following operation on a variable of a sequence data type seem reasonable? With sequence number, will you be able to do anything?
No, ma'am.
So none will be done. Okay, which of the following operation on a variable of the marks data type does not make sense? In marks, what are the operations can be done?
Ma'am, we can add, we can subtract.
And we can compare, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Can we be able to do with the marks like any other arithmetic operation that makes sense, that does not make sense? Multiplication does not make any sense, right? People, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so by multiplying, we cannot do anything, right? So that does not make any sense. Similar with the division also. Okay. So gender can be seen as a subtype of which data type?
Character.
Which comes under the string data type. So character will be the answer here. Okay, which of the following subtypes are derived from the string data type?
All of the above.
Yeah. Okay, if the date is transformed into a subtype of the integer data type using the method mentioned in the lecture, what would be the value of 15th August, which is a non-leap year? which is none other than you have to count the number of days people in that. Okay, how many days in the Jan?
Ma'am, do we start from 0 as in the lecture, or do we start from 1?
It's a non-leap year. I think we have to just count it straight away. No. Actually, in lecture it's mentioned from 0, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Then we also should start from
First Jan
0.
is 0, then second Jan is 1.
Yes. Then we also should count in the same way. Which means, first let's count the number of days. Based on that, we can just subtract 1 to it, right? So in Jan, 31, and in June, and in Feb, 28, because they have mentioned it's a non-leap year. So 28, we'll get it as 59. Then in March, again 31. So we'll get it as 90, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So far I have added for 31, 28, and 31. And next is of 30, which is of April, right? Which means we'll get it as 120. April, and next is of May. So May is of 31 days. So 151. And then June is of 30 days, so 181. And next is of July, which is of 31 days. So we'll get it as 212.
Yes, ma'am.
And next is of 15 days, right? This is none other than 227. So I have to subtract 1. So what will be the answer then?
226.
Yes. And here is the next one. After transforming the max into a subtype of the integer data type, then what would be the answer for this? It's 70.5, right?
Ma'am, how?
That's 70.5 or 1 minute, I'll just check. Here it is. Yeah. See? So here they are printing it, right? So to store 60.5 as 62.5 is stored as 6250. So if I have to print it, I'll get it as 62.5.
Okay.
Okay. So here the value will be 226 and here the value will be 70.5 as mentioned in the lecture. Just put the answers right. And the last activity question. How many fields does the marks card have? So generally the marks card is containing a name, gender, date of birth, town or city, and 3 subjects mark and total, right? As well as the serial number. So how many in total?
9.
Yeah. So the answer has to be 9. So the record word in para has 4 fields that has different data types. So all of them have been derived from certain basic data types. So which of the following data type has been used? Let's say word and paragraph record, right? So that contains the 4 fields. What are they? What are the fields are here, people?
Ma'am, the word itself, the part of speech, the letter count, and the serial number.
Yeah, these are the 4 fields are given. So all of them are derived from the certain. So what are the things are here? See, we
Ma'am,
have
it's
letter
character
count
and
and
integer.
sequence number of the integer, and the remaining are all the strings, none other than the character, right?
Ma'am, I have a question. Can you please help me?
Yeah, say Nandini.
Is this meeting is being streamed in YouTube as well?
I hope yes.
This meeting is it being streamed in YouTube?
I think yes, ma, because the content is custom streaming only.
Also, I have another query. There is something called TA sessions, but I have seen the link of this TA session being removed in my calendar. When it is going to happen?
I'm not sure. I'll check with the team and then I'll let you know.
The TA session link has been removed. That's why I'm asking.
Maybe it's not for the first week. Maybe after the week, like after some days, it will be there. That's why they would have removed it. If there is, they'll inform you more. Okay. Any other doubt, people?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So in this session, I have discussed about the activity question and the practice assignment questions. Right? Do you have any doubt in that?
No, ma'am.
All right. People, if you have any doubt, you can ask. Otherwise, you can leave me. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, people. And if you have any doubt, you can
Thank
ask.
you, ma'am.
Yeah.
I have a doubt in AQ 1.9.
In activity.
Why? Yeah. Why? Uh,
The second
why
question.
it is 226? Why 15th August is 226? Because it is the 226th day of the year.
Okay, they have mentioned in the lecture that they are starting from the zeroth count, right? Not from the one.
Okay. So 226 would be because it is that 225th day, right?
227th day. That's why
227th.
minus 1.
Okay. The first Jan is supposed to be 0, right?
Yes. Other people, if you have no doubt, you can leave. I'm ending the session, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, thanks very much.